What inspired me was the fact that during my bachelor's degree, I was writing a thesis on blockchain. So I suddenly realized how nowadays financial sector in general, is being shaped by data, technology, and digital infrastructure. So I needed a program that combined both the two aspects of finance as well as a mention to innovation, technological perspective.
Welcome to Future You, the Student and Careers Advice podcast brought to you by Prospects. We explore one of the most unique graduate experiences in Europe, the triple degree Management, Finance and Tech MSc. This 2-year program takes you across 3 leading institutions. You'll study management at M. Lyon Business School, dive into technology and innovation at Polimi Graduate School of Management, and master finance at Bayes Business School, formerly CAS Business School, known for business excellence for nearly 60 years. Along the way, you'll also complete a 6-month international internship. 3 schools, 3 cities, 3 master's degrees, all in just 2 years.
I'm Simone from Italy, and I'm currently attending the triple master degree in Management, Finance and Tech at M. Lyon Business School in France, Polimi Graduate School of Management in Milan, Italy, and here at Bayes Business School in London.
So let's talk about the internship. How does that work?
The internship, first of all, is mandatory. So basically, you need to do it in order to complete the whole master. And also happened in the third term, as I mentioned before, so from July to December, between the end of the Polimi Graduate School of Management term and the beginning of Bayes Business School term. Let's say that has to be related to finance or management or technology, so a topic that involved what you have learned before in this master, of course. And yeah, in my case, I think that this has been the most interesting fact about it, because I had the opportunity to actually apply what I learned in the terms before, like in the internship. So it would be a really great opportunity.
After you completed your internship, was there an opportunity? Did you think, oh, I'll apply for these guys like in another 6 months or so?
It could be. I know that some classmates will do something like this, so they got a return offer. Of course, after this internship, you receive an evaluation that counts for sure in the final grade. So why not if the evaluation is positive? Mine personally was very positive, but not for that reason. I won't come back because and this is also an important for prospective students, very important aspect. Use the internship eventually to test your direction early and to eventually refine your direction. So this is also a great opportunity.
Yeah. Did you join this course with a direction in mind, knowing where you would go as soon as you graduate, or has that changed throughout?
Exactly. That's why I mentioned this, because given the fact that you study so many subjects, so from the management fields, finance fields, and technological aspects, you really understand so many things. Like, you realize that there are a lot of maybe more aspects that you didn't even know before starting the master. So this is very important.
And so what is your plan? I assume you're in the midst of interview land right now as you come up to graduation. Where are you hoping to go?
Yeah, my plan is to go in M&A and strategy advisory, and I think that this master specifically prepares you really well for this. Also because you get in touch with different frameworks, corporate frameworks, living across 3 different countries. So you really understand how professional work in different environments, and this is very useful in strategy as well as M&A. Yeah, so this I'm applying for this in different countries across Europe.
Mm-hmm. What's the most challenging thing about learning and working in 3 different countries?
Well, it required constant adaptation, I would say, because, for example, the academics grading system are different in France, Italy, UK. For example, at the Lyon Business School, there is a strong focus on teamwork. At the base business school, I would say the main point is about technical knowledge and technical knowledge of capital markets. And at the Polimi Graduate School of Management, the quantitative intensity, especially in artificial intelligence and machine learning, pushes you to think analytically. So it forced me to continuously adapt my approach to problems. And this is very important because it helps you to navigate, I would say, complexity. And nowadays, we live in a very complex world, especially in financial markets. So this is very useful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, brilliant. Why did you choose this course over others?
What inspired me was the fact that during my bachelor's degree, I was writing a thesis on blockchain. So I suddenly realized how nowadays financial sector in general, is being shaped by data, technology, and digital infrastructure. So I needed a program that combined both the two aspects of finance on one side, so strong training in terms of quantitative skills, analytical skills, but as well as a mention to innovation, the technological perspective. That was the main reason why I choose this program. And also, I was looking for a demanding master, so always do a suggestion, always do hard things. Is very important, an international one. So it's very important to um, meet new people, um, understand new cultures, open your mind to new things, and as I said before, the exposure to technological innovation.
Mm-hmm. And where did you do your undergrad?
I studied in Milan, a classic business administration bachelor's degree. So very traditional, individual assessment based. So team working was not really a thing. Yeah, it's really important. Initially, it could be difficult. It's not really easy, but it's one of the most important things that a students and a young professional need to know nowadays, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. And have you found that your classmates did similar undergrads to you, or is there a range of undergrads before coming into this particular master's?
I think that we almost come from the same background, so economic background. I'd like to mention that we are the first class, like, of this triple degree. So I know that in the new class of 2025, there's more diversification in terms of background and also in terms of nationality. There's a lot of people that come from outside Europe.
So, what advice would you have for anyone looking to join this course?
Well, if I had to give one piece of advice to prospective students, would be this: so be intentional. The program offers you a lot of opportunities, but the value you actually extract from them is how proactively you engage with them. So choose your course strategically, um, build relationships across campuses, use a mandatory internship to test and eventually refine your direction. So this, because the triple degree is not only about earning free diplomas, but it's about developing the ability to think across discipline and across border, as we said before. And it actually allows you to create that sort of mindset that prepares you for long-term impact, I would say.
And what's been your favorite part of the course?
I think I'm really enjoying to be in London.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about London?
it's really incredible to live here. You every day is like you meet new people from all over the world. You do tons of activities. We have been with the MSc finals to Frankfurt during a week ago, visiting European Central Bank, the Frankfurt Stock Exchange, Allianz Global Investors. So the amount of opportunities you have here is impressive. So I'm very happy. Yeah.
And the sun's out now as well, so it makes a difference.
Yeah. An important aspect is a complementarity between the three different universities. So pursuing this master actually give the opportunity to access 3 different career services, 3 different alumni networks that actually give a really strong platform to students both in UK and continental Europe. I think it's important to highlight this detail because, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
For more information, head to Bayes Business School website where you can download a brochure. All the links are in the description.
That's brilliant. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.